The Science of Mind, written by Ernest Holmes, read by Jean Perkel for May 18th. Disease is not always due to conscious thought. Diseases, which are mental in their origin, must arise from some inner state of consciousness. While most disease must first have a subjective cause, this subjective cause, 9 times out of 10, is not conscious in the thought of the person who suffers from it, but is perhaps largely the result of certain combinations of thinking. So while it is true that disease has a prototype in subjective mind, it is also true that the individual who suffers from the disease frequently has never thought he was going to have that particular kind of trouble. But this does not alter the fact that every disease which comes up through subjectivity and appears in the body must come through the mind. How to heal. In our work, we treat man not as a physical body, neither do we treat the disease as belonging to him, the reason being that if we do, we cannot subsequently free him from it. We do not think of the disease as being connected with him or a part of him. The practitioner seeks to realize man as perfect, not needing to be healed or anything. This is nothing less than the realization of the presence and the power of God, or Spirit, or man's life, as the only life there is, as complete and perfect in him right now. First, recognize your own perfection, then build up the same recognition for your patient. You are then ready to directly attack the thought that binds him, recognizing that your word destroys it and stating that it does. You may then take into account and specifically mention everything that needs to be changed, every so-called broken law or false thought. Then finish your treatment with a realization of peace, remaining for a few moments in silent recognition that your work is done, complete and perfect. The work must not be thought of as hard. When we know that there is but one mind, we shall realize that this work cannot be difficult or laborious. Mental treatment is a direct statement of belief in the mind, coupled with the realization that the work is an already accomplished fact. The spiritual man needs no healing. Health is an omnipresent reality, and when the obstructions that hinder healing are removed, it will be found that health was there all the time. So in your work, do not feel that you must heal anyone. Your only responsibility is to uncover the truth. Never say, here is a patient whom I must heal, for if you think of him from this viewpoint, how are you going to heal him? If you mentally see a sick man, he will remain mentally sick. We cannot heal successfully while we recognize sickness as a reality to the spirit. In spiritual healing, by this method, no one believes in disease. It has no action, no reaction. It has neither cause nor effect. It has no law to support it, and no one through whom it can operate. There is no one to talk with about it, and no one to believe in it. While we maintain that disease is primarily a thing of thought, we do not deny the actuality of its experience, nor the suffering it causes. Instead, we seek to heal it, and we cooperate with all, no matter what method they are using to relieve distress. You have nothing to do with the patient's thought as a personality, for as your own thought clears, he will be helped. First, eliminate doubt and fear from your own thought. Realize that your patient is a divine being, and that your word is the law unto the thing unto which it is spoken. This is what gave Jesus his power, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes.